Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Good evening. You're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. Developing education system tops themes of National Seminar Education in the Sultanate of Oman, Road to the Future. The Ministry of Tourism views prospects of incentives and conferences tourism in the Sultanate. And Seeb Market witnesses an active commercial movement as its visitors come from everywhere. Those were the headlines, and now for the news in details. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has received a cabal of thanks from His Highness Sheikh Sabah Al Ahmed Al Jaber Al Sabah, Amir of the State of Kuwait, in reply to His Majesty's cabal of greetings on the occasion of naming the State of Kuwait as a humanitarian work center by the United Nations and granting him the title of humanitarian work leader. His Majesty the Sultan sends a cabal of greetings to His Excellency President Enrique Pena Nieto of Mexico on his country's independence anniversary. A national seminar entitled Education in the Sultanate, The Road to the Future, will be held from the 14th till the 16th of October 2014. The seminar will include 24 work papers, 2 of which on laws of general and higher education. The 3-day seminar aims to develop efficiency of the educational process in the Sultanate and to expand the society's participation in the project set by the Council of Education. A Future of Tourism, of Incentives and Conferences in the Sultanate was a title for acquaintance gathering organized by the Ministry of Tourism with the aim to spread conferences tourism awareness among tourism institutions of the private sector. The gathering was acquainted with Oman Center for Conferences and Exhibitions and another show on the importance of conferences tourism. Director General of Tourism Promotion at the Ministry of Tourism said that the Sultanate had started to attract conferences and exhibitions tourism for their direct benefit for those who work in tourism and other sectors. He emphasized that the Ministry's support for establishments working in the field to engage into partnership and membership with related international institutions. The gathering was opened under the auspices of Her Excellency Maitha bint Saif Al Mahrouqiya and the Secretary of Tourism in the Ministry of Tourism. The Ministry of Social Development, the Oman Oil Company, organized a graduation ceremony for 65 female members and employees at Al Wafa social voluntary centers to qualify disabled children within the special education diploma. It was presided over by His Excellency Dr. Yahya bin Badr Al Ma'wali and the Secretary of the Ministry of Social Development. The 2-year diploma program focused on developing practical and scientific skills for participants in special education field. Watching the Sultanate of Oman television, and still to come in our news bulletin. A camel race is held in the Wilayah of Modebi with a wide participation from camel owners. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. A view of military cooperation aspects was focus of talks of His Excellency Sayyid Badr bin Saud Al Busaidi, Minister responsible for Defence Affairs, who discussed with Lord Astor, Under-Secretary of the British Defence Ministry. They also exchanged points of view on matters of mutual concern between the Sultanate and the United Kingdom. Police cooperation between the Sultanate and the United Kingdom topped talks between His Excellency Lieutenant General Hassan bin Mohsen al-Shuraiki, Inspector General of Police and Customs, with Lord Astor and Secretary of the British Defence Ministry. They also exchanged points of view on matters of concern between Royal Oman Police and its counterpart of the United Kingdom. His Excellency Mohammed bin Nasser al-Rasbi, Secretary General of the Ministry of Defence, and Lord Astor and the Secretary of the British Defence Ministry exchanged points of view in military fields between the two countries and discussed issues of concern to both countries. The artistic workshop of film industry was inaugurated today. The 10-day workshop, which organized by the Minister of Heritage and Culture, targeted 31 trainees in the field of cinema production. It was held in Scientific College for Designing in Muscat. The workshop reviewed the skills in preparing scenario, shooting of movies, and hiring developing programs in designing optical illusions programs. The Omani Products Exhibition OPEX 2014 continues for the second consecutive day. It witnessed a good attendance of dealers and businessmen. On the margin of the exhibition, the next destination of OPEX 2015 was announced to take place in Jeddah in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The announcement came during a press conference held within the activities of the exhibition in Dubai. Statistics indicate that the government is allocating an amount of $400 billion for investment in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The existence of Omani companies outside the Sultanate is due to the international standards of Omani products that compete regional and international markets. Activities of Records exhibition Oman is near, even though it is far, continued in the Uzbekistan capital Tashkent. It was organized at Prince Taimur Museum by the Public Authority for Records and Archives in cooperation with the Sultanate's Embassy in Uzbekistan and the International Institution for Amir Taimur. It aimed to highlight a number of Omani records to acquaint researchers, academics and university students with deep-rooted history of Oman and to introduce various aspects of the Omani civilization. It included different international documents, historical manuscripts, in addition to currencies, stamps and various maps. The exhibition also showcased a group of pictures on Omani-Uzbekistan relations, as well as photos of some wilayas and historical sites. It also had a section for traditional clothes and items. Muscat Securities Market MSM General Index today lost 41.15 points, comprising a decline by 0.55% to close at 7,471 points. The trading value today stood at 6.9 million Omani Rials, comprising a rise by 21.5% compared to the last session, which stood at 5.69 million Omani Rials. The report released by MSM pointed out that the market value fell by 0.22% to reach about 15.5 billion Omani Rials. The report added that the value of shares bought by non-Omani investors reached 1.6 million Rials, comprising 24.2%. The value of shares sold by non-Omani investors reached 1.19 million Omani Rials, comprising 17.3%. The net non-Omani investments rose by 6.9% to 479,000 Omani Rials. A seed market witnessed an active commercial movement throughout the year as its visitors come from all the governorates and wilayas of the Sultanate for its ideal location. The products of the market varied for the customers' choice and needs. The market witnessed a qualitative shift by selling a wide range of goods such as birds market on Friday and Saturday, and fish market has activity throughout the week, mainly on the weekends. The market in its entirely blends ancient with the new elements of its look and design. There are sections for locally produced merchandise such as honey, date syrup, fruits, vegetables, Omani halwa, and dried fish and lime seeds and nurseries. A camel race was held in the Niaba of Sinau in the Wilaya of Al-Mudaibi. It witnessed a wide participation from camel owners and those who love such sports from the Sultanate and the Gulf Cooperation Council countries. It was considered an aspect of the Omani heritage and a traditional sport. The race included 19 rounds and witnessed a tough competition among the participants. At the end, those winning the first places were honored. The prizes included 10 cars and cash, so as to be a motivation for camel owners to participate further in such events. And now for the general weather forecast. Cloudy to partly cloudy skies will prevail over the coastal areas of the Governorate of Dhofar and nearby mountains with chances of intermittent drizzle. Rest of the Sultanate will have clear skies with chances of scattered rain over the Hajar Mountains and the nearby areas. Winds will be southerly to southwesterly to moderate to active along the southeastern coast, while it will be southerly to southeasterly light to moderate over the rest of the Sultanate. Seas along the southeastern coast will be rough with a maximum wave height of 3 meters, and along the rest of the coast it will be moderate with a maximum wave height of 2 meters. You're watching the Sultanate of Oman television, and now before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. Developing education system tops themes of national seminar education in the Sultanate of Oman, Road to the Future. The Ministry of Tourism views prospects of incentives and conferences tourism in the Sultanate. And Seed Market witnesses an active commercial movement as its visitors come from everywhere. Dear viewers, you may visit our official website www.part.government.om for receiving our English news bulletin. With that, we come to an end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, it's good night.